This video will show you how to replace the carburetor in your Champion 5500 watt dual fuel inverter. Make sure the engine is completely cool, and first, remove the rear panel and drain the fuel from the carburetor using the fuel drain bolt on the bottom of the carburetor. And be sure to disconnect the spark plug cap before beginning. Step 1. Remove all 7 screws from the side panel using a Phillips screwdriver, and remove the side panel. Step 2. Remove the breather tube from the air cleaner pipe and move it out of the way. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 2 nuts holding on the air cleaner pipe. Then unscrew and remove the cover of the air cleaner. Locate the 2 screws inside and remove them with a Phillips screwdriver. Then slide the air cleaner assembly off the studs and move it out of the way along with any gaskets. Step 3. Locate and disconnect the wire connector from the carburetor. Then, using a permanent marker, make a mark on the choke wire where it meets the cable wire clamp, and slide the carburetor and choke support off the studs. Step 4. With an 8mm wrench and a Phillips screwdriver, loosen the cable wire clamp, then remove the choke wire and set the choke support off to the side. Step 5. Rotate the carburetor to locate the fuel lines, and use a Phillips screwdriver to loosen the wire clip on the propane fuel line and remove it. And then use a pair of pliers to remove the gasoline fuel line. Step 6. Remove the 3 rubber caps from the front panel and remove the 3 Phillips screws underneath. Then remove the 3 bolts on the bottom of the front panel using a 10mm socket. With a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 2 screws holding on the recoil handle and push the recoil handle through the hole in the panel. Pull back the edge of the front panel to locate the 2 green wire connectors that feed back to the carburetor and disconnect them. You may need to cut a cable tie to free the wires, and then fully remove the old carburetor. Step 7. Take your new carburetor and feed the green wire connectors back towards the front panel and reconnect both wire connectors. Fit the recoil handle back through the hole in the panel and replace both Phillips screws. Then snap the front panel back in place, replace the 3 bolts on the bottom of the panel, and replace the 3 screws on the top panel, followed by the rubber caps. Now follow these steps to reassemble your unit. Make sure the fuel lines are above the battery wires. Replace both fuel lines onto the new carburetor and secure with a pair of pliers and a Phillips screwdriver. Slide the choke wire into place and align it with the mark you made. Then tighten the cable wire clamp with an 8mm wrench and Phillips screwdriver. Replace all gaskets, slide the carburetor onto the studs with the choke support, and set the air cleaner assembly in place. Tighten the 2 Phillips screws, followed by the 2 air cleaner nuts, and replace and tighten the air cleaner cover. Reconnect the wire connector and replace the breather tube. Then replace the side panel and tighten all 7 Phillips screws. Lastly, reattach the spark plug cap and replace the rear panel. Your carburetor replacement is complete. Always follow the safety guidelines in your operator's manual, and for more help guides, visit the Champion Help Center at help.championpowerequipment.com.